Welcome back, everybody. May we request all of you to please settle down. Thank you very much. And with that prelude that you heard from behind the curtains, we're now going to begin our session on social awareness. For the social awareness program, on stage we have with us Shri Sanjay Hegde. Can we hear a loud round of applause for Shri Sanjay Hegde? He is the former Executive Director of PricewaterhouseCoopers. A chartered accountant by profession, he was born and educated in Madgaon, Goa. And he also did his LLB from the Government Law College, Mumbai, along with the Chartered Accountancy course. He has been an Executive Director with Global Capital Markets Group at PricewaterhouseCoopers Private Limited. And in 2011, he took voluntary retirement to devote fully to social causes. He has been advising clients on international offerings and US GAAP and also the IFRS. He's advised many corporate clients seeking to enter the US capital markets and also on public offerings or private placements. He is an author of Similarities and Differences, a comparison of IFRS, US GAAP, and Indian GAAP published by PricewaterhouseCoopers. He is a regular speaker on many occasions, including CNBC, CII, IIM, ICAI, that's to name a few, and has been a member of the committee set up by the Finance Ministry for review of ADR, GDR guidelines. He's one of the founders of Ami Goenka, which is an organization set up to unite the Goans, mainly living outside Goa, and this is to help them discharge social responsibility. He's actively associated with Friends of Tribal Society and Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram, dedicated to tribal education. He's also a trustee of Manav Dhan Vikas Sanstha, founded by Shri Suresh Prabhu, which works in the area of skill development. He is a director of the Jan Kalyan Sahakari Bank Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, may we request you to please put your hands together in a loud round of applause for this man who wears many hats, Shri Sanjay Hegde. We're also joined by Shri Pradeep Goyal, who is the founder, chairman, and managing director of Pradeep Metals Limited. A qualified BTech in metallurgy from IIT Kanpur in the year 1978, and then proceeded for further studies to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Cambridge, USA, for SM in Material Science and Engineering in the year 1978. He has been awarded first rank in metallurgy from the President of India and also has been awarded with the Vidya Bharati Medal, Best Student Metallurgist in the year 1978 from the Indian Institute of Metals. He has been holding directorships at various high-profile companies like United Phosphorus Limited, Uniphos Enterprises Limited, Jan Kalyan Sahakari Bank, Hind Rectifiers Limited, SV Shah Construction Services Private Limited, and BS Metals Private Limited. He has been accredited with patents in his name for various inventions made by him in the field of metallurgy. He is a member of an elite family wherein his late Shri Ved Prakash Goyal was a former minister of shipping. His mother Srimati Chandrakanta Goyal is former MLA and a corporator, and his brother, Mr. Piyush Goyal, is the Minister of Power and Coal. Ladies and gentlemen, may we request you to please put your hands together for Mr. Pradeep Goyal. We also have on stage with us Shri Sunil Patodia. May I request you to please give him a round of applause. Welcome him as well. Mr. R.K. Goyal and Mr. Surendra Kedia. And on that note, I'm going to hand over the session to Mr. Sunil Patodia.
Honorable Sri Pradeep Ji Goyal, Honorable Sri Sanjay Hegde, our Vice President of RVG, Sri Surendra Ji Kedia, seniors and friends. We have till now learned about our profession and leadership qualities. Now it is turn to have some good options for giving back to the society. When we talk about charity, we know a lot of words. Joy of giving, charity begins from home. But we are fortunate to have two towering personalities amongst us today who will enlighten us about two good upcoming and established organization where we can contribute to the society in a big way. I just brief about the two organizations. First, I take Friends of Tribal Society. The Friends of Tribal Society was established in January 1989, and that is dedicated to the cause of tribal and rural upliftment. The founders firmly believe that until and unless our Vanvasi brethren were brought back to the prosperity, India could not establish itself as a true superpower. To accomplish the primary aim of eradicating literacy, the Friends of Tribal Society started a unique project, Ekal Vidyalaya Yojana, in 1989. The Ekal Vidyalaya Yojana has various schools in rural and tribal areas that was started in Gumla district of Jharkhand. This project is presently functioning in 46,966 villages, that is almost 47,000 villages, and it covers a total number of 13,35,078 children till December 2012. So this is a remarkable achievement. And other areas where our Friends of Tribal Society is development of social bond, healthcare, education and first aid services, development education including training for zero cost natural farming and various vocations, awareness of different welfare projects done by them. Overall, the organization is committed towards the development and upliftment of the tribal people across the country. Friends, I am sure that through Friends of Tribal Society, we will be able to do our giving back to the society a justice. The another one that is about CA for Society. CA for Society is a new platform for bringing together chartered accountants community and leveraging their experience and knowledge for the betterment of our society. CA for Society develops framework to assess and closely work with pre-qualified NGOs for efficient and effective delivery of social work in a transparent manner. Going forward, CA for Society will definitely specify public and social cause for voluntary adoption by the CA fraternity. CA for Society initiative is led by a core group of chartered accountants who are active in social causes. Those includes ex-ICI presidents, partners of top firms and reputed CA firms, directors from reputed public listed firms, or so on. So friends, I request all of you to please applaud for both the organization. Our Sanjay ji will give a small presentation on CA for Society and Pradeep ji will give a presentation on Friends of Tribal Society. With these few words, I welcome you all on this session and I hand over to Tanju.
Thank you very much, Mr. Patoria. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present a floral welcome to both the gentlemen on stage who are going to take us through this session, and may I request you to please join in as we do so. I would request Shri Sunil Patoria ji to please present a bouquet of flowers to our guest here, Shri Sanjay Hegde. Ladies and gentlemen, may we request you to please join in a round of applause as we welcome Shri Sanjay Hegde. And along with the bouquet of flowers, we'd also like to present this memento as a token of appreciation for your presence. I now request Shri R.K. Goel to please present a bouquet of flowers and a memento to Shri Pradeep Goel. May I also request Mr. Kedia to join in? Thank you very much, and I'm sure that all of us are eagerly waiting to hear from both these gentlemen, so I'm going to request Sri Sanjay Hegde to please join us at the podium and take the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Good afternoon. Thanks Manoj and Sunil for giving this opportunity. You had an inspirational talk by Priya Kumar और उन्होंने तो सोच की बात की. यहाँ भी सोच की प्रॉब्लम है. When it comes to inspirational talk, they want a young lady, and when it comes to social service, they want a grey hair. Anyway, I'll do my bit. Okay. Kanchi talked about social awareness. I don't think you need social awareness. You are a group of converts. You are already converted. So I'm not going to talk about social awareness here. CFO Society is basically a platform for making easy for you to implement your own intentions, those who have. And that's what I'm going to present here. There are three segments to social work we do. Our society, CFO Society, and Let's Act. And I'm going to jump some of the slides because I am aware of the time within which I have to finish this presentation. We live in our society and there are lots of pains in the society. All of us have a vision. We want our society to be well off. This is an old philosophy. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschiddu kabal. Everybody should be happy around us. That is what the philosophy of any society and particularly Indian society. And that's the objective we want to achieve. This is just an English translation, I just want to skip it. These are our problems. We are 127 crore people who will become 160 crore in 2020. 37% poverty. 65, almost 61% are multiracial poor, multidimensional poor, which means that they either have no job, they have no home. So there are a lot of problems, and I don't want to focus on the problems as of today. I mean, there are problems and we need to find solutions. There are opportunities. India to become world's third largest economy by 2030. But the growth has to be equitable. Skill development should keep pace. And we need to improve upon our human development index. That is the objective. I mean, we are going to grow. Since morning you have been hearing from analysts, from lead speakers, that India has tremendous potential to grow. But do we have the skills to match this growth going forward? We are not having. And that is where we need to actually work to create those skills. Education is the best tool in the hands of any underprivileged you can put for their future. And that's something which we need to work on, not only for the benefit of underprivileged, but even for the benefit of privileged. If you have a society which is aging in China and Germany, and you don't have skills to help them, even those people will need skills. So it is not a problem of only underprivileged of now. It's going to be a problem of even privilege going forward if you don't have skills to meet your requirements. So skill gap is a huge issue. World Giving Index, there are a lot of Indians, I mean, when there was a survey done by world organizations, they said that Indians give time, Indians give money, but we are still ranked 90, very low in World Giving Index in terms of actual contribution. And that need to really increase. If you see top 20 countries in the five-year World Giving Index, India is actually 93rd in 133 countries ranking. So we need a lot, we have to go up significantly by our own acts. But we rank second when we want to help a stranger. We rank first when we want to give time. There is a lot of young generation people between 15 to 24 want to give more time. So there are a lot of good things which are actually happening in Indian society, and that is what we want to capture. CA for Society is basically a platform created by Seva Sahyog Foundation, which works with more than 300 organizations to bring a bouquet of NGOs to people who want to really implement their social act. Because many times we feel that we want to do something, but how do we go about it? Where to go about it? There is no transfer in this organization. There is lack of trust in those organizations. So CA for Society through Seva Sahyog Foundation is actually trying to bring credible NGOs to people. And I'm not talking only of donating money. I'm talking largely on volunteering time. I have written an article in the Souvenir which is just published on